Milana Vayntrub, best known for her role as the charming and quick-witted Lily in AT&T commercials, has long maintained a careful balance between her professional persona and her private life. Over the years, she has built a career that spans acting, comedy, activism, and online influence. Recently, however, Milana found herself at the center of online buzz after a controversial photo surfaced that showed her in a revealing, topless pose. While the image quickly spread across social media platforms, it also sparked a larger discussion about privacy, consent, and how society responds when celebrities are seen in a different light. The photo in question, allegedly from a private shoot, began making the rounds on various gossip forums and fan pages before catching the attention of bigger media outlets. Some viewers labeled the image as artistic while others eagerly consumed it without much thought. The internet exploded with speculation: was it real, was it leaked, or was it part of a bold new project Milana was working on? As is often the case with viral content, the truth didn't seem to matter as much as the clicks it could generate. While many celebrities might issue a statement denying or clarifying such an incident, Milana chose a different route. She remained mostly silent, allowing the internet chatter to burn itself out. Those who know her work weren't surprised by her choice. Milana has been outspoken in the past about the invasive attention she has received, especially as a woman in the public eye. She's even addressed the challenges of being hypersexualized online and how it affects not just her image, but her peace of mind. In fact, Milana has made it a point to shift the conversation away from how she looks and back to what she stands for. Her activism, particularly for refugees and displaced families, has been a major part of her public identity. She co-founded the movement Can't Do Nothing, which focuses on helping those affected by the global refugee crisis. That side of her is often overshadowed when moments like this one dominate the headlines. Nevertheless, the photo continued to draw attention, partly because it seemed to challenge the carefully controlled image fans were used to seeing. For some, it was a moment of empowerment, an expression of freedom and self-confidence. For others, it was fuel for gossip, scandal, and objectification. But for Milana, who has spent years fighting against the reduction of women to mere physical appearances, it likely felt all too familiar. There's no doubt the image was striking. It was well lit, professionally taken, and carried an artistic tone rather than being explicitly provocative. Yet the response it received revealed more about the audience than about Milana herself. In a culture that still struggles with boundaries between celebrity and private citizen, this moment acted as a mirror. Why do we feel entitled to every part of a public figure's life? Why do we rush to turn vulnerable moments into viral content? While Milana hasn't directly commented on the photo, some believe her recent posts on social media may have been subtle responses. In one story, she shared a quote about reclaiming control over one's body and image, sparking speculation that it was her way of addressing the situation without feeding into the noise. Her fans responded with waves of support, praising her for handling it all with maturity and integrity. In the end, the photo may have been a feast for eyeballs, but the real takeaway lies in how Milana continues to command respect despite attempts to reduce her to a viral moment. Whether the image was intentional or not, it reminded people that behind every photo is a person, with boundaries, choices, and the right to define how they're seen. And for Milana Vayntrub, her identity will always be shaped more by her voice, values, and courage than by any image shared online.